Welcome back to the Neutron Tech HD channel, everyone. Today's episode follows along as NHT Creation tackles an incredible project that's equal parts ambitious and educational, building a detailed miniature version of the legendary Liebherr T284 mining truck. The project kicks off with what might seem like a simple task, but is actually critical to the entire build's success: creating the wheels for this 1/10 scale giant, using PVC materials and basic hand tools that most hobbyists have lying around. The builder crafts these essential components with remarkable precision. Now, the actual T284 rolls on wheels engineered to support over 100 tons of payload, featuring specialized heat-resistant rubber compounds that won't deteriorate under extreme friction. Let's talk about what makes the Liebherr T284 such an absolute legend in mining circles worldwide. This absolute unit of a machine was specifically engineered from the ground up to move massive amounts of material. We're talking hundreds of tons per load across some of the planet's most unforgiving and hostile terrain. We're looking at a diesel-electric powerhouse that combines incredible torque output with a frame tough enough to handle the constant, brutal punishment of 24/7 industrial mining operations. What you're seeing constructed here is the differential axle setup, essentially the mechanical heart that transfers raw power from the drivetrain to the wheels, while intelligently letting them spin at different rates when cornering, preventing tire scrub and mechanical stress. Sitting strategically on top of this differential assembly is a mock suspension housing that not only connects everything to the main frame with precision machined mounting points, but also adds significant structural strength to the whole setup. The builder skillfully combines traditional metalworking techniques passed down through generations of craftsmen with modern precision gear mechanics, using PVC to create protective housings that shield delicate components from debris. Consider this impressive fact: actual mining trucks handle loads exceeding 400 tons, that's roughly equivalent to 250 cars, and employ sophisticated multi-stage suspension technology to protect both the multi-million-dollar machine and the operator from constant vibration and bone-jarring impacts. Now, NHT Creation moves on to tackle the truck's main structure, essentially its backbone that everything else attaches to. The real T284's body is designed to survive absolutely brutal conditions in the world's toughest mines, from the scorching Australian outback to frozen Canadian territories, where structural failure isn't just inconvenient, it's potentially catastrophic. For the model, carefully measured and cut PVC panels form the foundation, with every measurement checked twice. Notice those 4 vertical plates arranged in a specific pattern? They're not random, they're carefully engineered hinge brackets designed to hold a pair of heavy-duty pivot axles, which get bolted together with high-tensile fasteners to create a reinforced bridging structure capable of handling significant loads. This whole assembly enables the massive cargo bed to tilt upward for unloading, replicating the hydraulic dump action of the real truck. The focus shifts to fabricating a crucial structural element that serves as the vital link between the truck's mainframe and its complex axle system. This connection point is absolutely critical. It determines not just how strong the model will be under load, but also whether it can move and flex like an actual mining vehicle navigating uneven terrain. Construction continues with custom suspension dampers for the rear axle, enabling realistic wheel movement and articulation that mimics full-scale mining truck dynamics. This addition significantly boosts the model's durability, particularly important for a functional model that will actually roll under its own power and potentially carry scaled loads of sand or gravel. More importantly, it brings authentic realism to the build. Building a 1/10 scale T284 wheel represents both an exciting challenge for the builder and a brilliant learning opportunity for anyone interested in mechanical engineering. Shrinking such a massive machine, we're talking about something the size of a house down to hobby size, creates a fascinating mix of obstacles and possibilities that really test your problem-solving abilities. The educational value alone is worth the effort invested. You gain genuine engineering insights and develop creative problem-solving skills that apply to countless other projects. However, scaling down isn't always straightforward, and some compromises are inevitable when working at this scale. Certain industrial engineering solutions that work brilliantly at full size simply don't translate well to home workshop conditions or everyday materials available at the hardware store. Think about complex dynamic suspension systems with variable damping rates or specialized rubber compounds formulated by chemical engineers. These aren't exactly DIY-friendly or economically viable for a hobby project. Builders have to get creative and resourceful, often settling for lightweight, manageable materials like PVC that can be shaped with basic tools. Sure, PVC is accessible, affordable, cuts easily with a saw, and takes paint well for that finishing touch. Building the miniature T284 cabin demands exceptional attention to detail and careful craftsmanship that borders on watchmaking precision. On actual T284 trucks, the cabin serves as mission control for the entire operations. Operators manage everything from basic driving controls to sophisticated telemetry systems that monitor payload weight, vehicle speed, incline angles, hydraulic pressure, engine temperature, and fuel consumption in real time. Those tiny hinges you see aren't just decorative elements for show. They actually work, allowing the doors to swing open and closed properly, just like the real thing. After installation with micro screws, the cabin gets additional details that really sell the realism and make you forget you're looking at a model. Miniature seats are carefully positioned inside the scaled interior, mimicking the dual operator setup found in real T284s. The builder methodically assembles a complex miniature motor-driven fluid pump system that will power the hydraulics. Bearings in these pump assemblies handle both lateral and rotational forces during high-speed operation, sometimes exceeding 3,000 RPM, making secure mounting absolutely essential for longevity. The gear arrangement cleverly converts rotational speed into usable torque, and proper meshing and assembly guarantees the pump generates adequate fluid pressure for consistent operation. His deep mechanical expertise shines through every step of this intricate process, from component selection to final assembly. The selection of materials and hardware demonstrates a smart balance between long-term durability and assembly practicality, using materials strong enough to last but not so exotic they're impossible to source or work with. This stage focuses on assembling the sophisticated motor setup that drives the pump system with consistent power. The builder chooses a DC motor equipped with a planetary gear reduction unit, a perfect choice for delivering high torque at lower speeds, exactly what a fluid pump needs to generate pressure without cavitation. A clever copper cooling coil arrangement enables water circulation around the motor housing for effective heat dissipation during extended operation. A secondary small motor will continuously pump cooling water through this copper coil network. The entire system would completely fail without proper servo alignment, control arm positioning, and thorough electrical testing at each stage. Servos provide the fine control needed for precise valve operation in pumps, accurate wheel steering, or reliably activating moving components in compact builds where space is at a premium. This brings together mechanical engineering principles, electronic control systems, and hydraulic theory into one beautifully unified system. Months of careful planning, repeated experimentation, and patient assembly result in a sophisticated mechanism with genuine functional capabilities that go beyond mere appearance. Assembly proceeds with a custom-designed air filtration and cooling unit that serves multiple purposes. The fine mesh screen functions as a protective intake filter, preventing dust particles, small stones, leaves, and other potentially damaging debris from entering sensitive internal components that could cause premature wear or failure. For air circulation to cool heat-generating electronics or replicate radiator function for added realism, the builder selects a 12-volt DC brushless fan known for reliability and quiet operation. This accurately represents how actual radiators and ventilation systems connect in real machinery, adding another layer of authenticity to the build while serving a practical purpose. The evolution of mining truck technology over the last 100 years represents an incredible journey of innovation, from basic, low-capacity vehicles that could barely handle a few tons to today's sophisticated electric-powered giants enhanced with artificial intelligence and autonomous capabilities. The legendary Ralph H. Kress earned his well-deserved title as the pioneer of modern off-highway trucks through his revolutionary mid-20th century innovations that changed everything. His introduction of power steering made these beasts manageable by average operators, and his groundbreaking multi-axle configurations enabled substantially larger trucks to navigate precisely while hauling significantly heavier loads than ever thought possible. The 1970s saw forward-thinking mining companies testing electric-diesel hybrid systems to improve efficiency and substantially larger vehicle frames to boost productivity. Recent years have brought truly revolutionary changes centered on sustainability, automation, and smart technology that would seem like science fiction to earlier generations. Autonomous trucks from industry leaders like Komatsu and Caterpillar have completely transformed mining operations by removing human drivers from hazardous environments, dramatically cutting both operational risks and expenses while improving efficiency. Manufacturing techniques and material science have also evolved dramatically in ways that enhance both performance and longevity. While older trucks relied exclusively on high-strength steel construction that added significant weight, modern designs strategically incorporate carbon fiber components and aluminum alloys to reduce weight while maintaining or even improving structural integrity. NHT Creation begins fabricating the dump bed, the business end of any mining truck, and arguably its most important component. In actual mining operations, this bed is meticulously engineered to transport and discharge massive loads of rock, ore, or waste material with maximum efficiency and minimal cycle time. The model's structural reinforcements, including carefully placed crossbeams and diagonal supports, accurately replicate real-world engineering where such elements spread destructive load forces uniformly across the structure and improve resistance to twisting forces that could cause catastrophic failure. Real manufacturers like Caterpillar, Komatsu, and Liebherr spend millions fine-tuning dump bed designs using computer simulations and real-world testing to minimize material sticking after dumping a problem called carryback that reduces efficiency. At this hobbyist scale, the dump bed works great for lightweight materials like gravel, dirt, sand, or various hobby supplies you might want to haul around. It's perfect for experimenting with load balance during tipping operations or running scaled hauling simulations to understand the physics involved. This model becomes an excellent hands-on educational tool connecting theoretical knowledge from textbooks with practical application. The project's progression highlights essential tools and mathematical calculations needed for genuinely accurate scale modeling that goes beyond guesswork. Precision instruments like digital calipers for exact measurements, protractors for angles, and CAD programs for complex calculations help translate complicated dimensions into exact scale parts that fit together perfectly. Mathematical accuracy aside, maintaining proper visual proportions is absolutely crucial for authenticity. The model needs to look right to the human eye. The builder systematically takes apart structural sections to reach the internal frame and install the complete drive system. The bed unfortunately blocks access to most of the rear section, making it literally impossible to properly route wiring, securely mount motors, or connect axles without temporary removal. The roller chain appears to be a critical part of the power transmission system, efficiently connecting the motor output shaft to the wheel assemblies through appropriate gear reduction. Meanwhile, space gets carefully prepared for essential electronics, high-capacity battery packs for extended runtime, electronic speed controllers for smooth acceleration. This completely functional RC mining truck now operates independently under its own power, with full remote control capability from impressive distances. The conversion beautifully combines technical precision worthy of an engineer with creative hobbyist innovation. Work continues on engineering both the suspension components for realistic movement and the mechanism for operating the functional dump bed. That's the truck's signature feature. These carefully designed components mount on pivoting connections using aircraft-grade metal hardware, specifically designed to absorb vertical movement during operation over rough terrain. Two specially designed pivot-mounted suspension struts will attach strategically beneath the bed assembly where they can work most effectively. These connect to precision rotating mounts on the main frame and align perfectly with the dump bed's rear structure for optimal force distribution. This configuration enables smooth vertical movement when the bed tilts during loading and unloading operations. Their main job involves absorbing and evenly spreading substantial forces created during bed raising and lowering operations. Combined with the motorized lifting mechanism and sophisticated remote control systems, this engineering brings the miniature truck completely to life. That small unit with two clear tubes appears to be a functional component, probably electrical or hydraulic, cleverly integrated into the dump bed's operating system. The tubes efficiently organize wiring runs or brilliantly represent pneumatic connections, adding both genuine functionality and impressive authenticity. The dump bed rises smoothly and steadily upward, clearly demonstrating the actuator system successfully manages loads within the 1 to 10 scale parameters without strain or hesitation. This impressively smooth operation confirms proper pressure regulation throughout the system, sealed and efficient tubing routes without leaks, and adequate force generation from the internal pump or piston assembly for complete range of motion from rest to full dump position. The precision here is remarkable. The build's next stage adds comprehensive lighting throughout the truck, transforming it from day-only to all-weather capability. The actual Liebherr T284's lighting consists of strategically placed high-performance LED arrays specifically designed for maximum visibility under any conceivable operating conditions. The sophisticated system centers on primary LED headlights, 4 high-intensity spotlights, and 4 standard beam units professionally mounted up front in weatherproof housings. Front bumper-mounted fog and work lights project specially designed wide, low beams to effectively penetrate dust clouds, thick fog, or heavy rain near ground level, where visibility is most critical. Strategically placed engine bay and service area lights enable safe nighttime repairs and detailed inspections when equipment breaks down. Access point and cabin interior lights with automatic activation ensure operators can safely enter and exit the vehicle in complete darkness. Distinctive blue overspeed and parking brake indicators provide clear safety status visibility from considerable distance for other vehicles. Every single wire runs through organized conduits to a sophisticated control module, probably cleverly mounted under the bed where it's protected. managing power distribution for optimal LED performance and longevity. The module handles precise voltage regulation and intelligent power routing, delivering exact current requirements to each LED for safe, consistently bright operation without overheating or premature failure. The finished product is a completely illuminated RC mining truck, genuinely ready for realistic operation in darkness or poor visibility conditions. The truly exceptional aspect of this remarkable project is how it seamlessly combines artistic modeling skills with genuine mechanical function at a professional level. The creative mastermind behind this remarkable mining truck conversion is NHT Creation, a channel specializing in advanced DIY engineering projects, particularly innovative homemade radio-controlled vehicles that push boundaries. NHT Creation brilliantly combines innovation, deep technical skill, and genuine DIY enthusiasm that makes sophisticated engineering feel achievable and exciting for viewers everywhere, regardless of their experience level. This scene triumphantly shows the successful completion of comprehensive testing for the PVC mining truck after months of work. Movement and steering respond smoothly and accurately to control inputs, conclusively proving the truck's mechanics are properly balanced, correctly calibrated, and completely operational for real-world use. The bed's remarkably fluid tilting motion clearly indicates well-calibrated pistons or actuators, proper motor control with appropriate power delivery, and correctly aligned internal supports working in harmony. The professional lighting system remains bright and consistent throughout extended outdoor testing sessions in various conditions. This adds remarkable professional quality and genuine practical functionality to the completed model. The sophisticated remote control system provides accurate management of driving, precise steering, smooth dumping, and lighting control from anywhere within range.